Hello, lovelies. This is Amanda Ray, the intuitive healer and psychic reader. I am here today at the Calico Cat Tea House, just on their lovely deck. You'll be able to hear some of the noise traffic, but say lovey. I'm here to do a pick a card reading specifically for you. So today we are going to be diving in to what you need to know for your own spiritual well-being. So what you're going to do is I'm going to move the camera so that you can see the different piles of cards. You're going to take a moment. You're going to take a few deep breaths. Maybe I'll just move the cards at the same time. Here we go. You're going to take 3 deep breaths and really connect with your heart and soul. So breathing in and out. And once you are connected with that heart space, go ahead and choose the pile of cards that stands out for you the most. So this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. If you need more time, please just pause the video and go ahead and press play when you have decided. So slide these ones out of the way. Pile number 1. See what cards we have here. Okay, for your spiritual well-being, the general card for the reading is this here, Eagle, Communion. So your guides are saying that you really need to step up and see your own potential here. You are a very strong spiritual leader, but you hide behind your own insecurities. So not accepting opportunities when they come up, not posting your services if you are already a practitioner in some way. But it's like you shy away from being able to truly stand up in that power. Going to the Saints and Angels deck, it says, look deeper. What fears are coming up for you in regards to stepping into that spiritual power? What is preventing you? What do you think is going to happen to you if you do step up into that spiritual power? What do you think people are going to say? What fears are coming up for you there? This may take some honest meditation and reflection to ask yourself these hard questions and kind of give yourself space for those answers. Also, the confidence card. It's time to stand up. You've been feeling that call in your heart. It's been pulling you forward, calling you to start selling your services, calling you to go ahead and reach out to people, post those services, be of service to people that you already know. But now is the time for you to really step into that. And you might be feeling this calling. You might have already felt guided to go ahead and step up. But you're holding yourself back here. Spark of the Divine. Solar plexus chakra. So again, confidence, stones that will help you reconnect with your confidence will be things like tiger's eye, sunstone, and they're also saying red jasper is good for you to just help kind of stay a little bit more grounded. There's been a little bit of instability for you over the past little while that's made you feel this lack of confidence, but it's time to step up and go for it. You are holding yourself back. You are preventing yourself from truly feeling that joy and that love in your life that you've been yearning for. And it's so close, victory, door to spirit. It's right on the cusp. You are so close. You need to start doing your spiritual practice. So if meditation is what you're called to, start meditating. If spending time in nature is what you're called to, start doing that. But you need to start connecting with your guides in a more intentional way. Right now, they're screaming at you. They are trying to get your attention. They are sending you signs. They can be sending literal feathers. They could be sending coins. They could be sending animals. You might feel that intuitive nudge with that. You might see number sequences. You might hear literal sounds. You might even have lost objects. You might know you put something somewhere and then it's nowhere to be found and it reappears later in a different location. All of these things are trying to get your attention because they want to strive to have that connection with you where you fully trust the messages that they're giving, and you can step into those with confidence, really rising up into that confidence. Spark of the divine. You are here as a light worker very strategically. You are meant to carry forward other people and help them evolve spiritually. It's time for you to start doing that. When you receive animals as messages, you need to start taking a log of them. So if you have a journal already, start writing this down. Say, like I was feeling really down. I felt like maybe I should be doing something, and they sent me a deer. They sent me an owl. They sent me, something. They are sending animals as messages. So you need to start understanding what those animals mean for you and your guides. Now, they're saying there's a little bit of confusion, that lack of confidence when it comes to perceiving those messages. So what you need to start doing is going ahead and create like an index for you and your guides. So write down, okay, if you send me a feather, it means this. If you send me a number sequence, it means this. If you send me owls, it means this. If you send me a moose, it means this. You need to get very clear about what you want those signs to mean, and your guides will follow suit. They will be like, now I know what she wants. And they're going to go ahead and start sending you those things to better communicate with you, because they're screaming at you right now to get that connection. They want that. So it's time to really start going for it. The more you resist, the harder it's going to be. So they're saying you have at least one good friend that's very spiritual minded, that's willing to help you kind of like stop holding yourself back, to like really hold you accountable to going after the spiritual side of yourself. And now's the time. It might be a significant other, it might be just a really close friend, it might be someone through distance, someone that you don't get to see all the time, so you message them or you call them. But now's the time for you to really step into that, because Archangel Michael is there for you. He is there. He wants to help you gain that confidence. You can call on him literally anytime to help you with that confidence, cutting cords to things that no longer serve you, that are holding you back, allowing you to step forward. But it's time. It's time to soar. That was pile number 1. I'm just going to clean this up, and then we'll get on to pile number 2. Pile number 2. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so the overall is dawn, new beginnings. You've been through some stuff, pile number 2. Wow. Okay. So going to the Conscious Spirit deck is the first card I'm drawn to. It's your own path. You can see that there's 2 paths here being represented, and you've had to make some really tough choices to see, okay, what do I need to be doing? What do I need to let go of? What things do I need to leave? What things do I need to add? So much turbulence. Like they're saying there is huge amounts of turbulence here. The root chakra, first chakra, feelings of security, stability, commitments, feeling obliged. You've been taking on way too many commitments for other people, taking on those responsibilities and doing things for people. Too much commitments. Okay, so these cards here are kind of working together. So you have love from God, and you need some patience. Right now, you're at a very pivotal time where you've made some decisions. You've chosen these paths, but you're still dealing with the trying to get stable. That root chakra, trying to get your footing again. It's like the rug got pulled out from under you, and it just threw you for a loop. The decisions you made, you did not think they were going to play out like they did. You've had to pick up some extra responsibilities, not feeling stable, but you are surrounded and supported by people that love you very, very clearly. But you need to start asking for their help. They want to help you through this spiritual journey. You are on a spiritual journey. You are embarking on a new chapter right now that's only has room for love and light and positive things. Bad things still happen, yes, but not things that will be detrimental to you. It's things that will build you up and put you in the positions you want to. Everything's for a reason, but now you're feeling the positive side of that. Patience. You need to be gentle with yourself. You cannot keep pushing yourself to work harder, do more, do all these things. You have to have patience with yourself. There is divine timing for a reason. There are reasons that certain things are not happening right now because you got to get more stable. You got to sort it out. You got to let everything just kind of shake loose here. Let the things go. There's a few things. This woman holding a heart, you can see how it's like laboring to her to be holding this heart out from her. It's like it's difficult. She's turning away. She doesn't even want to look at it for herself. And you're feeling really vulnerable through all these changes, but your guides wanted this to happen. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. You may feel like your heart's been ripped out, like just too much. They're sending you butterflies. It might be physical butterflies. It might be pictures of butterflies, tattoos, someone talking about butterflies, but they are sending you butterflies as a symbol of hope to get you through this challenging time as you reposition yourself in this new beginning. This is absolutely a divine path. You can see in this air elemental, she's flying free. She looks like she's just feeling light. She's not feeling heavy and burdened. And previously, you felt very burdened by these choices you had to make, this dark, heavy, earthy energy. And that chapter is coming to an end. Everything is working out. New beginnings. Everything. Everything. You are surrounded by that love. All these cards have very light energy, very joyous. Everything is being shaken out that's no longer meant to be with you. Everything. But you're going to have to put in the work. You have to ask for help. So when your friends are like, hey, can I help you move? If you're moving, there's a possibility that you're moving. Accept that help. Whatever it is that you need help with, and someone's like, oh, well, I can help you a bit with this. Don't turn them down because it's not how you expected that help to show up. Start accepting that help because you have big resistance to accepting help. You're a tough, I want to do it myself kind of person, but not anymore. Time to start fresh. As you get more stable, more grounded in all of these new changes, you need to start delegating, giving up some commitments, responsibilities. It's like when you agree to something, so like say there's a bake sale and they need you to make a dozen cookies, you're like going overboard and making like 200 cookies or like massive cookies or something like that. So you're overextending yourself even beyond what people are expecting, and by rights you like the attention, and that's why you're doing it, because you love to be the center of attention, but you're not even accepting the attention that comes from that. You're just like, oh, it was nothing, and just kind of shooing it away. Not anymore, dear. Not anymore, dear. New beginnings. Do what is expected of you. Make that dozen cookies, but like stop at that. Do what you need to do, but start taking this time for yourself. Have that patience with yourself. Get it done. So a card from pile 1 literally flew out. It's time to soar. It literally flew off my table onto the floor. So I know that you guys need to hear that message too. It's time to soar. It's time to let go of the things that have been holding you back and fly. Fly. All right. That's pile number 2. Let's clean this up and get to pile number 3 here. All right, pile number 3. Let's see what you got. Ooh, this is some heavy energy in your spiritual. Okay, so overall, creation, dream time. You have so many ideas bursting within your mind. You can feel them. There's that movement, that the desire, but like there's passion and fire. There's like so much here, so much. Okay. This movement meditation is really speaking to me for the root chakra. You know, you got to get moving. There's something in your root chakra in relation to stability, like whether it's finances, whether it's home, basic needs. You got to switch that up. You got to change it, because you set the tone for your whole family, the people that you're living with. You set that tone. So if you're okay with accepting, say, this house that does not fit your standards, they're going to go ahead and stay in that energy too, just because you are. You got to change that, move, get it done. If that feels happy, you need to just literally get moving. This message is for so many people, so it might hit people just a little different. You need to start moving. So doing yoga, walking, exercising, get moving, more mobile. Not so many sedentary, not so much phone, TV, devices, lots of distractions. This attachment card, it's like more of a distraction. You're looking at all these things, comparing yourself to other things, and you aren't like anyone else. You are creative. You are eccentric. You are perfectly perfect within you. But you don't have to have your journey looking like anybody else's. It's not black and white. You know, it's not like that. You got to find your path. You are forging your path right now. Woo! You're forging that path. You know, it's you are in an area that needs your light. You need to be shining brightly. You need to show that spirituality, that confidence, that power, that passion. They're just like a fierceness within your soul. That needs to, you're blazing a new trail. In the geographical location you are blazing a trail, and you need to start showing that, because there are people that need you, because they don't have that confidence. They don't have that fire within. They can't see how it's possible. And that's where you come in. You show them what's possible. Once you're letting go of thinking your journey is supposed to look like anyone else's. Your journey is so vastly different than anyone else's, and that's all okay. It's time to let some things go. This hostilities card is more about cutting cords, letting things go, warrior. But it's all about looking things straight in the eyes. That fire, that passion, saying, no, I don't want this. Really reflecting. What do I want? What don't I want? Finding that duality, that balance. Really getting clear about what you do and don't want in your life, because only you can get clear about this. You have to. There's going to be some friends that you're going to have to cut off. 100%. They talk a good game. They listen to your problems. They are there for you in appearance, but when it takes time to show up, they're turning you down. They're listening to your problems because they want to know all about your life, but they aren't doing anything productive with that information. They might be sharing a little bit of that information with people that maybe shouldn't. Maybe not the whole story, but pieces. Time to let them go, for sure. You are provided for. Through all of this, you are meant to create. You are meant to blaze this trail. And you will be provided for. You will have everything you need to make it. You just have to decide. Once you focus this passion and this desire to do the things, everything is just going to fall into place. People will show their true colors. You don't have to worry too much about that. Stop comparing yourself to other people. This is probably the biggest one. Stop comparing your journey to someone else's, because your spiritual journey is nothing like theirs. You've had to face way more things physically, mentally, situations that many people have never had to face. but you're so strong. You carry these burdens. You carry these burdens like nobody else. People don't even understand half of what you've been through, and that's perfectly okay. It's not their journey to do that. What you need to do is step up, blaze the trail, start moving your body. And if you feel like moving your body right now is like not going to happen, you're like, no, I can't do it, my health isn't there, whatever's happening for you, start with something. Start with a meditation where you're thinking about moving. Get that muscle moving. Stop telling yourself you can't do stuff and start doing what you can. Piece by piece, it will get easier. The path will be made clear. People will come out and they will rejoice. You will be provided for. Creation. Now is your time. That's pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for joining me today for this pick a card reading. If you'd like to see more, please comment, like, subscribe to my page. You can also find me over on Facebook doing some fun, cool stuff. Calico Cat Tea House here in Nanaimo. Got some cool stuff happening there. I'm available for private in-person readings right there. You can call anytime. Is 1-250-754-3865 if you want to book a reading. If you're not anywhere near here, there's other ways you can book readings as well. Comment. You can donate to my page if you would like to support this page and all of these beautiful things that I'm doing. I would be ever so grateful. Thank you so much. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I hope these messages provided some clarity for you for what you need to be doing spiritually right now. Thank you so much. Bye.